EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
On the visiting sideline, their head coach. His guys ready to get this one going. On the other side, Chiefs head coach Andy Reid. His guys ready to feed off the energy in this building as they try to win one in front of the home crowd. Set now to wrap up a busy week of football. Happy to have you with us. And, folks, we are underway on Monday Night Primetime. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Broncos take the field behind their third-year QB, who has really come into his own, leading Denver to the AFC title game last season, Bo Nix.
Was an immediate starter as a rookie and continued to grow as the Broncos advanced to the AFC Championship game last year. Expectations this season, get to the Super Bowl.
Well, here's a fake on the jet sweep, and they'll look to throw it off play action. A quick throw there is incomplete. And the officials here going to pause the game for a second. Looks like there's an injured Chief on the field. Boy, just the last thing you want to see here in the first quarter of a new season. Hopefully nothing serious. We'll step aside for a moment. On the run, this is J.K. Dobbins. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Broncos first down.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and turn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Throwing Nix. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. Now it's 2nd and 10. A shotgun snap and again to Dobbins. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They need 12 here. It's 3rd down. Here's Nix. And that is incomplete. I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. That's returnable now for Smith. It'll be a 48-yard punt. 5 there on the return. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. Chiefs offense ready to take the field with none other than the 3-time Super Bowl MVP, Patrick Mahomes, leading the way.
Boy, it's great to see him back on the field after tearing his ACL last season. And most people know about the ability. We've seen it for so long. Never forget about the determination. I expect him to get back to elite play and fast.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
First carry here for Ken Walker. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. Got his man, it's Thornton. And he will have the Chiefs first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5. To throw, it's Mahomes. Pitch and catch here to Travis Kelce. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
And he will have the Chiefs first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1.
That's tremendous group effort there, because when you talk about offensive lines, the best ones, talk about guys that play in harmony, in sync, and getting things done, and they did that on that play.
Yeah, especially on 3rd and 1. Got to be in sync, and they were. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. On play action, it's Mahomes. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. We were wondering what they would do defensively to disrupt Patrick Mahomes. Sacking him on the first drive, that's a really good way to set a tone.
The last thing you want to do is let him get established in the pocket where he can set his feet and throw wherever he wants to. Even though he does it well on the run and on the move, you definitely want to get him off the spot in the pocket.
And quickly, they get to the line.
17 yards. That's another.
Walker now on 1st and 10. Shoots by him. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They go play action. Now Mahomes. Got a man over the middle, Worthy. And they move this all the way down to the 9. A well-executed 22-yard gain. A chance for their first points of the season here as it's 1st and goal. Now Mahomes. And that throw behind his man. He missed him, incomplete.
Not too many things get to a quarterback of this magnitude, but I think it's safe to say that pressure can get to any quarterback.
Now, he's obviously a great franchise quarterback, but Kenneth Walker, a 9-yard touchdown run. And the Chiefs are on the board here first in the season opener. And that caps off what was really a balanced opening drive for them, Charles. They work in the rushing game and the aerial attack, and they end it with a touchdown.
Strong in so many ways, wasn't it, partner? Their ability to throw it and run it and accomplish their goal, they've got to like the way that they started this ball game.
Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. And he's 1 for 1 on the new year as his kick is good. So that drive, 12 plays in length. And it was Ken Walker finishing things off with a touchdown run.
Harrison Butker to kick off 4 Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. A little juke. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. So now the second drive offensively coming up for the Denver Broncos. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
Now Dobbins again on second down. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. And a little careless there, Charles, on that carry.
And it's not just having 2 hands on the ball. It's tucking it away. It's using your body to keep people shielded off. It's so many different things into taking care of it and having ball security. In that case, though, we didn't see it happen.
Kansas City taking the field for their second drive. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season, and they'll get another shot here with a 1st and 10. Now after the fumble recovery, it's Mahomes. Powering forward. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 25 yards that time. 25 yards on the play. That's good for a Kansas. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Second quarter from Arrowhead. It's the Chiefs in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Mahomes now to throw. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Nick Bonito coming in there to record the sack. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Setting up the screen here. This is Walker. Down the right sideline. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Ken Walker. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Chiefs go up by 2 touchdowns. Well, it's only week 1, CD, but right now this offense, they look in mid-season form.
And what we're seeing is the benefits of all their dedication in the offseason. OTAs, mini camps, preseason, you name it, they did it. All that work in preparation, we're seeing them play really well right now. They're making it all pay off.
Butker on for the PAT. And it's good to make it 14-0. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it was Kenneth Walker who finished things off with a touchdown catch. Butker now to kick this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Now the Broncos offense, they get set to head back onto the field. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. Let's see if they can do better here on this drive. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That's good for 21 yards and a 1st down.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
So 1 play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Nix to the air. He'll swing this out to Dobbins. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And it's 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. At the Chiefs' 47-yard line.
To throw is Nix. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down.
A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Denver.
Dobbins running out of the gun. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Not a huge carry there on 1st down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the 1st. Now it's Nix. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Multiple players combined for their team's 1st sack of the game. So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. They'll spot it at the 47, so call it. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked.
Well, that's always a risk on those longer kicks. You have to drive it low to get it there. That opened the door for a better chance for the defense to get a hand on it, and that's just what we saw there.
And even if the odds increase a little bit because it's a longer field goal attempt, it's still difficult to get hands on the football and create a block. Big-time excitement for that unit, getting through and knocking that one away.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47.
Hands it to Walker to begin the series.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
But not many guys who can blow up plays like Chase Young. He did it again there.
2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. Mahomes going to throw. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Going with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
This offense in midseason form here in the opener. It's 1st and 10.
Throwing now is Mahomes. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Rice. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Walker with it.
And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts.
Facing a 2nd and 3. Ball on the 10.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. And he's got it. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown.
Kenneth Walker
on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns.
And the Chiefs are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead.
Butker now to add the extra point. And it is now 21-0. So the drive there took 6 plays.
And it was Ken Walker who finished things off with a touchdown catch.
Butker now to kick this one away.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here.
Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. If they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard.
To throw, here's Nix.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
And he's only hit on 2 of his first 6 passes. Time for a quick quarterback regroup here with a big 3rd down coming up.
They'll try to run for it with Dobbins.
And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
It's a gain of 6.
Off the play fake, here's Nix. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And down to the 19-yard line. A big play there just before halftime. 41 yards.
So often when we're watching a football game, we see one with a lot of ebbs and flows, and this one is no different. And sometimes you just need a big play to wake you up a bit. And they get one right there. That shot of caffeine this offense was looking for.
A first red zone opportunity the new year here as they come up now 1st and 10. They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. Yeah, the Broncos are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime.
Nix from the shotgun.
And it's caught. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
At the 3-yard line.
Nix looking to throw again.
And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. He had his lone attempt blocked earlier. The kick by Lutz is good.
So a conservative decision there, but it does put him on the board.
And I know the players hate it, the coaches hate it, but sometimes you just got to take the points when they're there. Sometimes a field goal is pretty darn good.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. Halftime here on Monday Night Primetime. It is off to Orlando we go. Here is Scott Hansen with our halftime report. Scott.
Okay, Brandon, thank you. Our spin around the NFL starts now. We begin up at US Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. The Vikings at home to take on their NFC North rivals, the Packers. And it's Jordan Love on target to Jaden Reed. 16 yards on the touchdown pass. The Packers come away with the victory on the road in the season opener. From there, we bring you another opener that's got some real star power to it. And oh, there goes Chase Brown. Looks like Jim Brown on this one. He only needs a little bit of breathing room, and he knows what to do with it. It's a 61-yard touchdown run. The Bengals wind up winning this one in front of the home crowd to begin the new season. Lastly, let's check out the impact player from this opening slate of games of 2026, and it's this man. And this is the rookie from Ohio State, the first wide receiver taken in the draft, Carnell Tate. He sees an opening and takes advantage of it, a 16-yard rushing touchdown. The Titans come away with the victory. It's the first for Robert Saleh as the head coach of Tennessee. Time for a look here at the rest of the games going on and what's to come here in Week 1 of the new NFL season.
All right, Scott, thanks very much. And we welcome all of you back here on EA Sports for quarter number 3.
We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half.
Nifty move. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
Here comes the Chiefs offensive unit as they'll have it to begin quarter number 3.
As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well. And most importantly, partner,
yeah, they went into the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
It's a loss of 4 on the first down play. So the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Here's Mahomes to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Rice. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. A nickel set defensively for the Broncos here on 3rd down. Now here's Mahomes. Out left and complete to Thornton. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
But when you hit him on the move like that, he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam. Oh, boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. Shotgun snap to Mahomes.
With no hesitations, they go right back to Kelsey.
Yeah, he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. At the 33-yard line.
Straight ahead, Walker.
And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the 2nd half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
Completes this one to Thornton.
And he's going to have a gain of 11 to the 11 before he's brought down. 1st and 10. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets, because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
And boy, showing how tough he can be to bring down, just fighting his way forward to pick up 7 yards.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. They'll look to throw here. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions of what was once a nice drive. Stalled out here. I'm going to give credit to the secondary, partner. Never gave up as they gave up a few yards, and they came through on that play to deny that pass and force the 4th down.
Well, they picked up right where they left off in the first half. First drive after the break, they come away with 3 and increase that lead.
Yeah, and you just want to keep building on that lead, don't you? Whether it's 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get, keep maneuvering, keep adding to it, keep making it difficult for them to come back.
After the field goal, here's Butker to kick it away. Oh, a good return up past the 30.
And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. The Broncos offense and their running back getting set to go once more. And he's had his fair share of troubles in this one, unfortunately. This defensive front has wreaked havoc throughout the contest, and he hasn't been able to create enough space to make something positive happen to this point. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Defenses always talk about earning the right to rush the passer on 3rd down, and you know what offenses want? Win 1st down so they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on 1st down.
Franklin with the catch.
And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Solid gain of 18 yards and a Denver 1st down.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football, and right now I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins.
And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
So now you have to wonder, partner, at what point in time do they forget the running game? It's been a struggle so far in this one. I would think they'd have to start throwing it a little bit more.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. We're back now in KC. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4.
Throwing, Nix.
A short throw to Ingram.
And the coach is always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And that's not what he did after the catch.
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
And he will not only not get the yard he needed, he goes the wrong direction. That winds up being a 4-yard loss and leads to 4th down.
Just a simple run play there on 3rd and 1, but this D was up to the challenge and stopped him, bringing up 4th down.
They're going. It's Nix.
That is caught. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
So after the conversion on 4th, here's 1st and 10 just outside of the red zone. A pitch comes to Dobbins.
And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line.
2nd down and 6 now.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Here's Nix.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score.
Bo Nix.
A 16-yard touchdown run.
And the Broncos are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter.
Will Lutz on for the point after. And this is up and good. That'll make it a score now of 24-10.
Chiefs 24.
So that drive goes 8 plays. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the Chiefs are going to make the recovery. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie.
Throw finding Thornton over the middle.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down.
From the gun, it's Walker.
And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
1st down.
Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10. Again, it's Walker.
He takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter.
On the counter, it's Walker. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line.
Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this 4th quarter. The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1.
They'll try for the first with Walker.
No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave them with a 4th down. Nothing fancy really on either side. They were just trying to punch it between the tackles, but could not get it done.
That felt very old schoolish, didn't it? Because we always talk about how we spread it out on offense nowadays and try and create some running lanes. That one was really tight. Go get it. A big pile of bodies. Didn't quite get there.
So on 4th down, Mahomes off, Harrison Butker on for the Chiefs field goal. Butker's kick here is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
So that almost certainly the final piece to this puzzle, a 3-score lead. I don't think there's any coming back from there.
But, you know, normally I'd get on you for giving up on the game right here, but I do think you're right in this case. This late in the game, 2 scores is tough enough. 3, I'm with you. That seems out of the question.
Harrison Butker and a kickoff for Kansas City.
After the field goal, here's Butker to kick it away.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
And no doubt this is not the way that they had hoped to open their season. Thoroughly outplayed here in front of the national audience.
Throwing to start the drive. Nix.
And the pressure gets there. He'll go down. It's a sack. And it is going to bring us to the 2-minute warning.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Back to throw. Nix.
This will be caught. It's Waddle.
And he's tackled at the 38, but they doubled their yardage. The play started at the 19, and they gained 19. Back to throw now on 1st down. Completes it to Evan Ingram. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
26 yards. 1st down, Denver.
Operating from the gun. Here's Nix. Oh, looking for Waddle, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Nick Bolton. And the Chiefs are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
Intercepted. The Chiefs take over first.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
And this is really the start to the season that you're hoping for if you're a coach or a player. They've got the big lead here in the 4th quarter, and now can really take some time off the clock. 2nd and a couple.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 24-yard line.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down.
Oh, he shifts past him. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
It's a gain of
91 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 16 times.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40.
They run again with Walker. No dice this go-around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
12 at the 38-yard line.
Running right, here's Walker. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. And one of the whistles for timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. On third down, here's Walker.
And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. And they just took a timeout with 2 seconds to go. This one obviously decided. Not sure they needed to take it, but we'll take it with them. And this doesn't end well at all as they stop him far behind the line to gain.
Well, partner, that'll do it. These week 1 primetime games, they always seem to have a little bit more electricity, a little more anticipation, a fun one tonight. And